This film is J 983, starring Kirishima Rina. Many people may not know Kirishima Rina. In fact, she is Karen Ishida. Recently I saw the work J 983 by Rika Kirishima, and I feel that the heroine is very familiar. After comparison, it turns out that she and Karen Ishida are the same person. Karen Ishida was an exclusive newcomer launched by SOD in December last year. Because she was not very interested in her, she didn't follow her news much in the follow-up. However, I recently discovered that Karen Ishida is no longer exclusive to SOD, and she also changed her name to Riona Kirishima. If she is correct, she should have changed her office as well. Otherwise, she has just made her debut as a newcomer for a few months without any reason. Just changed the name. I also deliberately checked the name Riona Kirishima, which was launched in July 19th. Only one promotional video was released that month. It was only in August that Riona Kirishima released her first leave of SOD. One work, added 356, is the renamed Karen Ishida that attackers took over. However, Rika Kirishima did not become exclusive, because she later cooperated with labels such as H&T and Doc. J 983 is a work released by Riona Kirishima and Madonna. This is a label that I like very much. Their knowledge of the cook system is at its peak, so I will share the J 983 here. The plot of this film is, Rika Kirishima has left Tokyo for 2 years, but still has not adapted to her new home. If a person gets used to the bustling Tokyo, and then lives in an unfamiliar small city, the change in living habits will inevitably lead to a huge gap in his heart. In these days before leaving, because the husband had to be transferred, the affairs of the branch office must be handled cleanly, and the husband began to work overtime day and night. The current section manager and her husband have a good relationship, and it is estimated that they will rarely meet in the future. These days, the section manager has been coming to work with her husband at home. Fortunately, 2 years later, her husband made rapid progress in his career, and was appreciated by his boss, and he was ready to be transferred to Tokyo as a section chief. Hearing the news of her husband's transfer again made her happy for a long time. She put a special mark on the calendar early on the 31st. That was the day they moved back to Tokyo, and she was finally going back. After going back and forth, Kirishima Rika and the section manager gradually got acquainted, but he also noticed the strange look in his eyes. Although he couldn't tell what it felt like, Rika Kirishima always felt very uncomfortable when he was staring at him. That day, her husband went out in a hurry, and forgot to bring important documents. Originally, she only needed to call her to tell her, and she could take the tram to send it to her. Probably it was an emergency meeting in the afternoon, and the class leader was uneasy, so he came to pick it up in person. Under Rauna's gaze, he flipped through the cabinets, and Kirishima Rina gradually relaxed her vigilance. Suddenly, the section manager took advantage of her and kissed her forcibly. While blocking her lips and teeth, she took out the phone that she had already opened, followed by a few flashing flashes, and by the way, she also performed a beautification treatment for the section manager. Caring for his subordinates can't just stay on the surface, and caring for his subordinates' family members can be more popular. This is his secret of the workplace, because the section manager will never have the opportunity to care about Kirishima Risa in the FU tour, so he relieved himself in advance. The shackles of that beast have been coveted for a long time, and the original shape is revealed. The desire that has been imprisoned for a long time has accumulated to the extreme at this moment. After breaking free, she was given the long-lost freedom, still carrying the wildness and irritability before domestication, and then poured her anger on her. Kirishima's home is like an amphitheater. She is a fighter, but she has no armor or sword. Therefore, she just ran away. While chasing, the section chief cut off her escape route, and approached step by step, and the outcome was divided. Then, there is no way to escape, let people play with it. After that encounter, she used the shower to wash in the bathroom for a long time, but it was still difficult to wash away the guilt. She wanted to compensate her husband at night, but he was uninterested and busy with work. The photos are evidence of sin, and the section chiefs, who have a chance to win, are going to and from their homes more and more frequently before they leave. With the arrival of the transfer date, the husband's work is getting busier and busy, and sometimes he has no time to take care of the reception section chief. But she must be a good hospitality for her husband. Even if her husband is not far away, the class leader will take her to experience the thrill of being separated by a wall, which is a shame and a reward. Whether in the day or night, in the living room or in the bedroom, every corner and every hour, the class leader has endless energy and bad taste. She has also gradually learned to take the initiative while being forced. On the day of the move, the section chief came to help again, saying that he was here to see them off. When her husband was busy, the section leader took her to the corner and told her, would there be a chance to meet again in the future? She nodded and looked at him with tears. A different and complicated mood emerged in my heart. Today is an escape from a rotten palm. Why is it that at other moments in the case, it hurts salty? Enjoy the highlights below.
you.